faithful sing. The saints arise. And I remember different days. The cathedrals shake with thunder as 1,000 worlds rejoice. Every prayer becomes a chorus, every omen finds a voice. Saints arise where once lay martyrs, golden light from wounded hands. Every sign proclaims His glory, every heart believes the plan. Yet I remember different days, before the shrines, before the lies, when He walked beneath the stars. They call it hope, they call it grace. I see a shadow in its place. The galaxy kneels, the faithful sing, and every miracle feeds the flame. They cry salvation, they praise the King, but I no longer know His name. We beg the void to send a God to shield us from the endless night. Now every prayer, every drop of blood gives shape to something bright and terrible. And terrible. I stood before the golden throne and heard 1,000 voices speak, fragments bound by endless torment, ancient, vast, and incomplete. Not a father, not a ruler, not the Lord I once had known. Something watching through the ages from the darkness of the throne. Now the warp itself is shifting, saints and visions multiply. Every act of worship answered, every plea receives reply. They call it love, they call it fate. I fear that we have come too late. The galaxy kneels, the faithful sing, and every miracle feeds the flame. They cry salvation, they praise the King, but I no longer know His name. We beg the void to send a God to shield us from the endless night. Now every prayer, every drop of blood gives shape to something bright and terrible. I knew the King who walked among us. I knew the dream that drove His hand. Reason forged through fire and conquest, a vision powerful and grand. But 10,000 years of worship, 10,000 years of fear, 10,000 years of sacrifice have changed the shape of what is here. What answers now may hear our prayers, yet be no thing we recognize. The thing that stirs beyond the throne, where's His face? The galaxy near kneels, the faithful sing, the astronomican burns ever bright. The saints arise, the choirs ring, and holy fire fills the night. They see a savior crowned in gold, returning at the final hour. I see a truth too vast to hold. A God is waking, and we gave it power. The faithful rejoice. I stand and watch, and wonder what we have become.